In a near-future America, society has fractured. The government, once a symbol of justice and order, is now corrupt and oppressive, controlled by a network of powerful corporations. The people are tired of the deceit, and trust in the system is dwindling. In this broken world, a group of rebels, the Vultures, a notorious biker gang, has emerged as the last bastion of true justice. Led by Dane Collins, a former military veteran turned outlaw, they take it upon themselves to protect the innocent and punish those who exploit the weak. The Vultures were known for their brutal tactics, using their skills as soldiers, mechanics, and engineers to fight back against the corporations and forcers, elite soldiers hired to control the population. The gang had built a reputation over the years. Swift, lethal, and fearless, but their most significant battle was about to unfold. The government, desperate to maintain control, dispatched their elite military unit, the Wolf Pack, led by Colonel Maximus Wolfe, a man who once fought beside Dane in the same military unit but had now sworn allegiance to the corrupt system. The Wolf Pack was known for their unmatched discipline and cutting-edge military technology, and they were tasked with eradicating the Vultures once and for all. The showdown took place in the heart of a crumbling city, where old factories, rusted warehouses, and cracked streets were the perfect battleground. The Vultures, well aware that they couldn't take on the Wolf Pack head-to-head, set traps, lured them into narrow alleys, and used their intimate knowledge of the terrain to level the playing field. The soldiers, trained for open combat, struggled against the guerrilla tactics of the bikers as the two forces clashed. Hawk and Colonel Wolfe met face to face on the battlefield. Their past friendship had long been forgotten, replaced by years of betrayal and distrust. The air was thick with tension as Hawk confronted Wolfe, demanding justice for the lives his corrupt government had ruined. "You sold us out, Maximus," Hawk growled, his voice a mix of anger and sorrow. "You're no better than the people you claim to protect." Wolfe's eyes hardened, and he tightened his grip on his weapon. "I do what's necessary to survive." "You've lost your way, Hawk. This isn't justice, it's anarchy." The battle raged on around them, but for a moment, time seemed to stand still as the two men faced off, the weight of their shared history heavy between them. Their fight wasn't just physical, it was personal. They represented the choice between two visions of America, one where power and order came from control, and one where justice was in the hands of the people. No matter the cost, the Vultures, despite their ragtag appearance, fought with the kind of resolve only those who had nothing left to lose could muster. They slowly pushed back the Wolf Pack, but it came at a cost. The streets were littered with the bodies of both sides, and the city's very soul seemed to be tearing apart in the final moments. Hawk confronted Wolfe one last time, the two men locked in a brutal hand-to-hand fight. As Hawk delivered a crushing blow, Wolfe fell to the ground, defeated. But before he could finish him off, Hawk hesitated. "There's still a chance to fix this," Hawk said, breathing heavily, his eyes filled with a mix of regret and hope. Wolfe, lying on the cold concrete, looked up at him, his pride shattered. "You've already started the revolution, Hawk. There's no turning back in that final act of mercy." Hawk made a decision. Justice would not come from killing his enemies, but by showing the world that even in the face of betrayal and corruption, there was still room for hope and redemption. The battle ended with the Wolf Pack retreating, but the war was far from over. The Vultures had struck a blow against the corrupt system, but they knew the fight would continue. The city, though scarred, had witnessed something powerful. Justice was no longer in the hands of the government. It had returned to the people. The Vultures roared away on their motorcycles, their engines echoing through the streets. Justice had been served, but the revolution was just beginning. In a near future America,